What's up, YouTube? It is I, your girl Lucille from Lucille's Creations. If you have not done so already, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, share this video. And also, you can find me on multiple social media platforms. Yeah, I got a whole brain fart. I am so sorry. So, let's get into it. If you don't know, we're actually putting down our wick. We're putting our wicks down with our wick stickers. That's hot. Because we're going to be pouring some gel candles. Now, I got these wicks from Amazon. No, I didn't. I got the wick stickers from Amazon. And the wicks I got from a place called California Candle Supply. So, I've listed before where I got my supplies from. I don't have a problem if anybody asks me. I can tell you. I got these jars from the Dollar Tree. And I pre-measured to see how much wax will go into each of them. But again, that's another video. So right now, we're just getting ready to assemble gel candles. And these are going to be for a line that I call Fun in the Sun. If you don't know, I am from Florida. So I just felt like people always think of Florida. They think of the beach, fun in the sun. Which is why you're going to see me put certain things that represent, I think represent the beach and represent Florida. These are going to be, I believe, Blue Lagoon. So right now I'm just stirring my gel wax. I've already melted it down. I added my fragrance oil. And I'm also going to add a little bit of dye, like one drop, literally. Always remember with wax, whether it's gel, soy, whatever wax you use, please make sure you stir your wax so your wax and your fragrance oil combine together. For gel wax, you need to use a metal object, a spoon, a fork, a knife, whatever, to stir it. And don't stir too vigorously with your gel because you will get air bubbles, which they're cute if that's what you're going for. But if you want a smoother look, don't stir too vigorously, okay? I'm going to be gathering my wax melts as we see, because for whatever reason I didn't have all this stuff together on my table with me. And another thing, when you're making candles, make sure that you are comfortable, honey, because making candles is a vibe, but you also get tired. So I'm just actually trying to get all my wax melts together. I'm going to start popping some of them out. I had them everywhere because I was making stuff for a event, I believe. So I had wax melts everywhere. So now I'm just looking for the extra wax melts that's going to be used in these particular candles. Excuse me. So yeah, I haven't really taken a long time to find those wax melts. Girl, you got to get your stuff together. Okay, I might have myself something here. See, there we go. See, we got ourselves something. So we're going to pop these out. These are my little flip-flops. My customers absolutely adore these wax melts. They think they are the cutest things. I made these ahead of time. And as you see, I'm just popping them out. Isn't that cute? And I'm going to use some of these in the candles. And I'm just trying to make sure they look a certain way. I don't want to give anybody anything that looks, is not appealing to the eye. Okay. So I'm going to get some more wax melts. I don't know why I didn't have them all the way over there. I do apologize. Although this video was only 10 minutes long, it seemed like it's so super long. Now these wax melts, I got this mold some time ago. I got this mold from, I believe, Michael's. But I'm not going to use these wax melts because they're going to be far too big for these jars and what I'm trying to do. So that's why you see me putting them back in there. That is for something else. So I'm going to get the ones that I really want to use. And that is going to be one of my favorites. Yes, my turtle. I'm going to pop him out. And you can see he has the same color scheme going on as the flip-flops, hence the Blue Lagoon. And I'm going to have a starfish to go along. And I'm just trying to pop them out real careful so I won't break up anything, because sometimes if you pull your mold too vigorously, it will break apart your wax melts. So just have a little patience sometime. Okay, so we got our wax melts, and now we're going to pour some wax. Okay, I thought we were going to pour some wax. Get more wax melts. When I tell you I had a ton of wax melts made, I had a ton of wax melts made. And as you see, I do have some blue flowers. And the mold that was used to make those flowers that you're going to see me put in the candles, I got that from Michael's. Now we're going to pour. I don't know if you can tell, it has a little bit hint of blue. I didn't want too much blue because, as you can see, my wax melts are blue. And we see how clear that is. That is what you want, because you want your customers to be able to see, or even yourself, whoever you're making these for, you want them to be able to see what's in the inside of your gel candle. I know sometimes when we make gel candles, we put objects in there. I think it's too dangerous, so that's why I started. And right now, all I'm doing is checking to make sure they're cool enough, and I give it a thumbs up. And you're just going to see me insert my wax melts. And this is all I do. And when you're putting your wax melts in, I tend to take mine and face them outward. So therefore, if a customer is looking at the candle, they can see what's inside. They can see the wax melts. And I'm just going to put them in there. However, it was no particular order. And I really like the little floral wax melt. There we go. I try not to put too much of the big ones in there. Mostly of the smaller ones, so I can get enough. I usually try to count how many I'm going to put in there. Because these are small, you can put about 5 or 6 in there, as we see right now. And I'm just showing you what it looks like. And I don't know if you can see the wax melts in there. And looking down into it from the camera, you can see the wax melts in there. So now I'm just gonna see. I want it to be full but not crowded, if that makes sense. And then we go on the second one. We're gonna add some more. And again, these are in the scent Blue Lagoon. We're gonna put some more flip-flops in there, because this is the Fun in the Sun line. And people just believe Florida represents the beach, so I like to call it Florida in a jar. But sometimes people can't get to Florida, so I figure if I can bring Florida to them. And I'm just checking to look, and I'm just showing you what they look like. And it looks like they're kind of suspended in the air, which is what I wanted. At the end of this video, it may be photos of the whole thing. It's going to be photos of more than one, though. And I'm just looking to make sure I can put this in there. And I'm going to put another one. And I just use my knife. I got the knife from Dollar Tree. So we've assembled our candles. I'm going to melt down this additional wax to top them off. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you what they look like. Here are our gel candles. This is Blue Lagoon, Strawberry Watermelon, and Florida Sunset, which is scented with a sweet citrus. Thanks for watching.